Welcome to the Sylvia Show. Trying to get this right. Welcome to the Sylvia Show. How y'all doing today? Thought I was already backstage and on stage. And how y'all doing? Welcome to the Sylvia Show. It's Friday, and I am here to do this show. This filter really has me really smooth. Oh my goodness. I thought I turned it down. Anywho, welcome. As you can see, I am coming from home live. And it's Faith Friday, but I really didn't prepare anything for Friday, Faith Friday. And I'm here, as you can see from the title, I'm here to talk about menopause. So this is kind of like a lady show, but men, you can watch too, because y'all have to deal with us with this menopause. So it says Menopause Unmasked. What the heck is menopause? Oh my gosh. I've been dealing with it for like over 10 years. It is awful. It stinks. Menopause stinks. It really does. And again, I've been dealing with it for years. So I hope somebody joins me. If not, you can watch it on the after play. Hey, Renee, thanks for joining me. Hello, menopause. I want to talk to the women that have been dealing with it, have dealt with it, are dealing with it. And where's my banner? Was it a banner? No, it wasn't a banner. It was my picture. I thought I uploaded it here. Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. But the graphic that I used today for the show. See if I can get it. Oh no. Will it let me get it? Probably not. I don't know if y'all can still see me. But I was gonna bring it back up. There it is. I see it. Maybe I can grab it. But yeah, menopause. Let me see if I can grab that graphic while I'm live. But what is? It won't let me grab it. Let's see if it let me do it here. Okay, I got it. I got it. Somebody else gave me a comment. File must be one of the following types, so it won't let me grab it. I got the wrong file. Hey, it sucks. Menopause sucks. Thanks for joining me, Renee. Maybe it'll just, I don't know, it might be you and me, but menopause does stink. It sucks. All that. Dealing with it for 10 years, mainly for 10 years. It starts in your 40s. You might start getting night sweats in your 40s, and then it progresses for many of us. Some people, some women, it doesn't. It's only for a short time. I have 3 sisters, and they have not suffered with menopause the way I have suffered with menopause. And my mom, she did have it. Maybe I inherited my part of it from her, but my 3 sisters have never suffered the way I have. And then I did go through chemo, and I believe that brought it on sooner or worse. So not sure how long Renee says not sure how long I could stay on. Okay, break at work. Okay, well, thank you for joining me, Renee. I really appreciate it. But yeah, menopause really stinks. It sucks. It's horrible. And I had got some little information about menopause. It usually starts, like I said, in your 40s. And if I just come off the cuff, people really don't like to talk about it. Like, I can be who I am, and I can be Sylvia. I can be, I guess, dramatic for some people. But I started buying these fans. I started buying these fans for menopause, like giving myself some relief. And I can remember being in committee meetings, and I had a little fan. I'd take it out. I had one to go over my face. I have them that have set on the table, and people laugh. But then there's other women sitting there, and they suffer, and they don't, they're like, I'm not going to take out a fan, but I'm trying to get some relief. Okay. And so I just want to show y'all some of the fans I've had, and I burn these fans out. I lose them. I leave them somewhere. I break them. And one that I had, I lost. It was just a little flip fan. That was one of the best ones. And I kept it for a couple of years or more, and I finally have lost it somewhere. I don't know. But this is one fan that I bought. This right here, it goes around your neck. And y'all, one side, and it has these air things right here. You can see from my hair. Right here. And then one of them stopped working. So I threw it in the drawer, and I was on the phone with my brother the other day, and he was talking about he had a fan, and he ended up sending me a picture. It's a blue one, has a blue one just like this. As you can see, it's pink, but the air comes out of here. This side stopped working. And the thing that I just need to just get some relief. That's all. Renee said needs to be more of a discussion. We are unprepared for it. I have a fan next to my bed. So do I. Thank you, Renee. We do. We are so unprepared for what we're really going to go through. And I wanted to put a link in here, and maybe I'll do it afterwards, of this lady I just found on YouTube, and she specializes in menopause, helping women with menopause. So Renee, this is a fan that it clips over on the headboard. And so when I have a hot flash at night while I'm sleeping, I wake up and I just have a button. I reach up and just turn it on or off throughout the night. I am so like amazed if I sleep all night and I don't turn it on or off, or I don't remember. Sometimes I do it in my sleep because I wake up and it's on. But this right here is one I keep over my bed. I found this at Lowe's for like $10. And it has a base that goes on it that you can sit like probably on your desk. It has a USB cord. And I'm not going to suffer in silence because I'm going to try to get some relief. People have laughed at me because I pull out my fan. No matter where I am, I pull out my fan. And I might have another woman next to me suffering. But you know what's so funny? Some of these women that have laughed at me about my fan, I've been around them and they have a hot flash. I give them that fan. They are so relieved. And then one person was like, "Where's that fan you have?" But menopause ain't no joke. It's real. So those are two of my fans. Somebody gave me this, and this is the one I use like in the morning when I'm having my quiet time and put my makeup on or something. Somebody gave me this is red, so you know I didn't buy it. It was a gift, actually. And you put this around your neck. You put it around your neck, and it gives you some relief, and it has like 3 speeds on it. And this one right here has lights. There go. Look, it has lights. It has lights. Look, they change colors. I think I had one of these before that was pink, and it actually died on me too. So, but I'll burn them out. But yeah, this is a fan, give you some relief, and it has lights. But this was a gift. But I'm just looking for some relief. But I do agree with what Renee says. Needs to be more discussion. Y'all, my hair getting caught up in here. She said she may need to get one of these. I don't know why you would need the lights, Renee, but I guess it's just kind of cute and neat. But this was a gift. And again, I think I had one like this and it burned out. It was pink, of course. This one is red. It looks pink on the screen, but it's red. But you may need to get one of these. Of course, I'm sure it's on Amazon. That's why I've gotten all of them except for the one from Lowe's. And oh, actually, I lied. I got this one from, gosh, where did I get this from? This was one of my first ones. So you put it around your neck. And I knotted it here to make it shorter, but you put it around your neck and you turn it on and it gives you a little bit of relief and like coming up like this or just, and it does, it really gives you, and I was walking in Target one day, I saw a lady with one on. I'm like, yes, girl, I understand. Gives you a little relief. I think you can get these at Walmart anywhere, but that's where the air comes through. And I keep this one in the car so that I always have one. But menopause is what we're talking about today, and how we suffer with these hot flashes. And again, I'll be in a boardroom, a committee room, whatever. I'm going to pull out my fan. Where's my, oh man, I got one like this. I got it from the dollar store. This right here is pink. Just give me some relief. I carry one in my purse. Give me some relief. Oh my gosh. Anything to get some relief, because it's like a furnace is in your body when these hot flashes happen. And that's one of the worst most outward things that you deal with is the hot flashes. And this one here, I forget where I bought this from too. Maybe it was um, um, Amazon, but the cord started acting weird. But actually, it works, and it has a USB. And I travel with this one. It's smaller than what it looks on screen. I put it in the suitcase. I travel with this one, and then at night, because all the hotels have USB connections, I plug it in. It's next to the bed. It has this little stand, and it gives me some relief. It's pink, as you can see. And these are charged by USB. All these fans are charged by USB, pretty much. So turn it off. But yeah, those are my fans, and I've had a number of them over the years. I burn them out. I break them. I lose them somewhere, but there needs to be more of the discussion about what we go through with menopause, Renee, because, and I hope you can stay on as long as you can. I appreciate it. You can finish watching it on the afterplay. But some of the other things that we go through when we have menopause that I'm just starting to go through in the last 2 years is my joints aching and some type of menopause arthritis. And like right now, and these are the things people don't see. Like right now, my back and down my legs, and it's not my sciatic nerve. I know it's not. And people say, "Oh, it's your sciatic nerve." No, it's not. Um, yes, I have those weight gain, insomnia. You can't sleep. I sleep about 4 hours a night, and that's it. That's about as long as I can sleep. The weight gain around your stomach, your butt, your gut, your hips. I ain't never had a butt. I felt, and this year showed up. I'm like, what is that back there? What is that, y'all? It was my butt. I'm like, what is going on? But the weight gain, and I eat. I try to eat healthy, as we say most time, and clean, and I exercise 5 days a week. And this thing showed up because I'm like, I noticed my pants were like, I'm like, what's going on back here? So you're right. The hot flashes, the weight gain, the insomnia, and now because the lady that I'm gonna try to put a link in um after the show is she's talking about our joints aching, and I had never heard of that part about you having aches and pains from menopause, y'all, from menopause, not just the weight gain, but the joints aching, your body aching in certain places. And then brain fog, like that something you just can't remember it. And we can say as we age, maybe it's something else, but brain fog and your hair thinning out because your estrogen levels and your I'm trying to say, y'all know what I'm trying to say though, testosterone. Yeah, that right there. The levels go down. And this one doctor who I found on YouTube, um, she said that we should always keep a level of estrogen in our bodies. But most medical doctors says, in my case, I went through breast cancer, and they said that the tumor was an estrogen based tumor, I guess you can say, and I should stay away from that. Okay, girl. Yeah, you need to get back to exercise. Okay. Well, I can't give it up. Because our bodies, like even now, it's like parts of my body just started gaining weight, and I exercise all the time. So it's like, even though you're exercising, so you have to kind of, I just heard about the joint pain just in the last week or two. Just in, oh yeah, talk about joint pain due to hormones. Oh, okay. But this doctor talks about the aches and the pains we have because of menopause. And that's something that's not really talked about. And I'm going through that now in my body. to the point where when I'm walking, I have to focus on trying to walk straight because I'm starting to feel like I'm bending because of the pain. And see, that's something that people don't even see. People don't even know that's happening. You're just living life and you enjoying life and you laughing and working and all that stuff. And it's happening. It's happening. So menopause is it ain't no joke. It really is. And I say chemo ain't no joke. Menopause is no joke. And I want to come over on here and just have a conversation. Hopefully, again, some people watching on the afterplay. But this, if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, most women in their 30s haven't dealt with maybe the most they've dealt with is the hot flashes or the night sweats. That's how they start at night. But how do you navigate this? I do take a leave. Okay, so Renee says she goes and gets acupuncture and takes Chinese herbs, which helps. Well, you have to turn me on to some of the Chinese herbs. I had sat down with a guy who does acupuncture and had a consultation with him years ago. And I just didn't feel comfortable with him, Renee, because I heard also that the acupuncture helps with menopause symptoms. I even had a guy tell me his wife started doing it and it made a world of difference. And so I considered it, I consulted, but the person that I consulted with just wasn't a fit for me. So I just kind of put it by the wayside on the shelf. But Renee, let me know where you go. Maybe I'll reconsider the acupuncture because I hear that you get good results concerning menopause. So if nothing else, you coming on here and me doing this show today, that may get me in a place where I try the acupuncture because I think it's even covered. It might be covered under your medical plan, but don't quote me. But yeah, let me know about the Chinese herbs that you that helps because I do some herbs that are supposed to help, but I don't know that I see a difference. So please do. I'll send you. Okay, thank you, thank you. She's awesome. It's a she. Good, good. Maybe that's why I didn't feel comfortable. But his consultation just wasn't. It was just the vibe. And this was years ago. This was probably like 8 years ago. But I did hear from my husband, acupuncture helps with the menopause symptoms. But like the thinning of your hair and just your skin changes and just all the different things that you go through. And again, nobody talks about this. And I know that like I believe a lot of women just are silent about it. Even having a hot flash, they're just like, I think I'm sure people probably say, oh, she's so dramatic. I don't care. I'm getting relief. That's what matters to me. And I pull out my fan and I get laughs and yeah, you can laugh, but I'm getting hot. I'm getting a relief because I'm having one right now. I'm having a hot flash right now. So anyway, that was my topic today was this whole menopause thing. Maybe it'll start a conversation with more women because I don't think it's something that we need to hide or just try to hope it goes away or ignore. Some women they don't deal with it for a long time. My sisters haven't or did not, and but I am still dealing with it. And menopause, um, mine came on even worse after chemo, and that was probably around my early 50s, and now I'm in my early 60s, and I'm still suffering from menopause. And it's crazy. And mine kind of come at night. Like during the day, I'll be okay unless I eat something that's like really like has refined sugar, some sweets. Boom, there goes a hot flash. So I do believe the sweets bring it on. But I do tend to have them like after the 5 o'clock time is when they start, which is kind of weird. I mean, there's times when I've had them any time of day. Um, and it's it starts from like the bottom and comes up to the top. And when it starts, it's kind of like contained, maybe up in here, maybe here, and then it comes from the top to the bottom, and then sometimes it goes back to being just up here or just here. It is awful, and there needs to be something to help us besides a fan. But anyway, but Renee, I really appreciate you joining. I'm glad I did it. I was skeptical about doing it, and even if people enjoy it, I know they can watch it on the afterplay. But I guess I was supposed to do it just so you and I could have this conversation. You can share what you did share. And another thing, like as we age, exercising, that kind of changes where you need to do something a little different. Like I noticed that I needed to do more weights than cardio after with the whole menopause and my body changing and you're losing your muscle mass and all that. Lifting weights is I think what we need to do as we age and go through menopause. And so, but you can still do some cardio, but that's not the main thing that you do. Of course, you change the way you try to change the way you eat. But menopause is it's a battle at times. It's a struggle with what you're dealing with. But we tend to in silence. We hardly even share with our husbands, which they have to deal with it. Um, the hot flashes, the moods, you know, the moods and other things that you deal with your husband. And they have to again, they have to deal with it. So yeah, menopause. And somebody made a point of how it begins with MEN, menopause. Put the men on pause when you're going through menopause. But yeah, so join me afterwards, y'all, in the conversation. Put some comments in there about menopause. Share some of your um things you deal with. And some ladies, again, even because of their mom, I think sometimes because of your mom, you will go through what she went through. Not every daughter, but I believe that the daughters do sometimes go through what the mom went through. And out of four daughters, I think um, that I'm the one that got it. And I'm the one that looks mostly like my mom. And so maybe that's why I don't know. But yeah, this thing with my joints and my muscles, or it just that's where I am right now. And when it first started, I did go to doctors. I went to my oncologist. He says, I'm pretty sure it's not cancer again. And then I went to my um, primary, and they were, I think, he says like he's like it's arthritis. But honestly, it was like, which one was it? I think it was this. No, it was this shoulder. Like it was painful and hurting. And then the doctor on YouTube said frozen shoulder is one of the things that happen with us in menopause. It's frozen shoulder. And it was so bad for months to the point where I asked my husband to switch sides of the bed so I didn't have to lay on this shoulder. And honestly, I do lift weights. And so I think I just kind of worked it out, or it moved over here, because actually it is over here too now. Not as bad, but it's over here. So, menopause, let's talk about the aches and pains, the hot flashes, the thinning of the hair, the weight gain, the mood swings, the brain fog, all these things. And so, Renee, I know you said you were on your break. I do appreciate like you joining me. You said it is dealt with it for 10 months. Yeah. Hey, okay. You're talking about the frozen shoulder? It's like crazy. And when it's just like I used to put the stuff on there, the stuff that makes you smell like you're very much there up there in years. But just to get relief, I was rubbing it like right up in here. That stuff you buy, that yeah, that stuff you buy to kind of numb the pain. And yeah, your body just I know that as our body ages, it changes, but and you get aches and pains. But this whole menopausal thing, oh my gosh, this is like wow. And again, in my early 60s, it's like new things have shown up in my early 60s, like the aches and pains in my body. And that butt that showed up this year, like what is this? So yeah, but appreciate you, Renee, again. Yeah, we'll have to kind of get together and hang out and let's talk about this. Yes, during the pandemic, I think stress working from home and not okay, ergonomic desk setup. Yeah, Yeah, and again, as we age, our body changes and things begin to happen, and menopause doesn't help, or whatever comes out of that doesn't help. So, uh, yeah. So, I appreciate you, Renee, joining me. And again, we'll have to get together and talk about it a little more about menopause. And appreciate you doing this. Happy and I could finally catch. I am so happy you could too. And again, if it was just for you and me, we did it. We got on here today and talked about it. And so, yeah, thank you for joining me. And we're going to thank everybody else who's going to look at it on the afterplay. And next show, we're going to plan on doing this every Friday. I'm committed. As you can see, I'm working from home today, but I'm committed to doing this show. I want to start back to doing the giveaway, give away a prize, whether it's a gift card, some jewelry that I have. Y'all know I used to be paparazzi lady. Still got some nice jewelry, and bring on some more guests. I did the Women History Month or Her Story Month, and that was so great. And then I did clips. I'm planning on doing some more of that, and I don't have to wait till Women History Month. I can do it anytime. So, but I really enjoyed doing that, highlighting women that dropped in my heart and that I know, and just wanting to highlight them. So I will be doing more of that. We'll be doing more of bringing guests on. I'm a real estate agent. I like to share stuff about real estate, and let's just watch and wait and see what happens. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Renee. You take care too. God bless. And for everybody else, thank you for joining, doing the live, off the live. And so until next time, I want you to live well. Y'all know I can talk. I can talk. I want you to live well, take care of yourself, and let me get up my thank you. And God bless.